All right, let's just jump right in. We live in this world that is constantly, and I mean constantly, pulling at our attention. It's always demanding we do more, faster, right? But what if the real secret to being at the top of your game isn't doing more at once, but doing just one thing and doing it brilliantly? Today we're talking all about the singularity of focus. So, let me just ask you straight up. Do you think you're a great multitasker? You know, you pride yourself on juggling those emails and a big report and maybe a phone call all at the same time? A lot of us wear it like a badge of honor. It feels like a necessary skill just to survive. But what if I told you that very skill might be the one thing that's actually holding you back? First, let's tackle what I'm going to call the multitasking myth. It's so easy to see why we're drawn to it, the whole allure of the juggle. It feels so productive, doesn't it? Like we're just crushing our to-do list. But this, my friends, is where the myth begins. I mean, this is something we all do. It's that constant urge, right? That little twitch to switch from the big report you're writing to just answer one quick email, or to drop a project halfway through because something new and shiny, or, urgent, just landed on your desk. It's this endless cycle of starting, switching, and leaving a trail of unfinished business behind us. But here's the thing. Every single time we switch tasks, we pay a hidden price. So let's get into the science of this with a really important concept. It's called attention residue.
So, what on earth is it? Well, attention residue is basically what happens when you switch from, say, task A to task B. A part of your brain is literally still thinking about task A, that project you just left, that email you know you have to reply to. Your focus isn't a clean break, it's sticky. It leaves a residue of the last thing you were doing.
And listen, this isn't just a feeling of being a little frazzled. The research is crystal clear on this. It's a measurable cognitive cost. That residue, as the research shows, literally saps attention and reduces performance. It's actively draining your brain power.
So let's break down that negative impact. It's kind of a 1-2 punch. First, that residue saps the attention you need for your new task. You're just not giving it 100%. And second, because your attention is split, your performance on that new task, well, it tanks. You end up being slower, less creative, and you make way more mistakes.
So, if multitasking and its little sidekick, attention residue, are the villains of our productivity story, then what's the hero? Well, it's actually something beautifully, wonderfully simple. It's the power of doing just one single thing at a time. That's really it. The antidote is to treat each and every task that comes your way as if it's the only thing that matters in that moment. To just commit to it fully from start to finish without letting your brain wander off to what's next. I mean, just look at the contrast here. It's night and day, isn't it? On one side, you've got multitasking, which gives you divided attention, tons of that attention residue, and just reduced performance. But on the other, you have single tasking, which delivers undivided attention, focused energy, and peak performance. The choice seems pretty clear. And you can start right now with this super simple 3-step process. First, just identify the one most critical thing in front of you. Second, make a promise to yourself to give it your complete, undivided attention. No phone, no emails, no distractions. And third, see it all the way through to completion before you even think about what's next. Now, I know what you're thinking. Let's address the big but. What about those insane deadlines? Those moments when multitasking feels like the only possible option? This is the reality for so many of us, right? Your boss or a client needs 3 different things by the end of the day, and it feels like you have absolutely, positively no choice but to juggle everything at once.
Well, there's a really smart workaround that doesn't actually break our rule of focus. Instead of dividing your own attention, you divide the labor. Bring in your team, ask for help, collaborate. This way, multiple things can move forward at the same time, but no single person is stuck juggling.
So, the crucial point is this. Even when you're working as a team against a crazy deadline, the principle is the same for each person. Your colleague can be 100% focused on the task, and you can be 100% focused on yours. The project speeds ahead, but everyone gets to keep that singularity of focus and avoid that nasty, performance-killing attention residue. And that really brings us to the main takeaway. True productivity, that feeling of being in the zone, it comes from deep, singular focus. So as we finish up, I'm just going to leave you with this one question to think about. What is the one critical task that deserves your undivided attention right now? Go give it everything you've got.
you.